Okay guys, hello and welcome to another video, and today I'll be talking about a more serious topic, because today I'll be talking about the situation of Red Crucible as a game. And I'm sorry guys, but I'm a little bit congested today, as always actually, but yeah, just so that you know. So yeah, I'm doing this video because you guys might know already, you guys probably know Osni, they're both YouTubers, 300 or 4.5k subs respectively, and they both quit the game like a few days ago. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, so I'm just saying a few days ago. And yeah, so the thing is that back in the days, and with back in the days I mean back in the days of RC2, yeah, glorious old RC2, I know. The game used to be so popular. I mean, remember when we got the milestone? That was for 3 million likes on Facebook. So 3 fucking million likes for the Rocketeer Games Facebook page, or Red Crucible Facebook page. And that number is so outdated, I can tell you. There's no way that 3 million people are playing the game as it currently stands. And you know, the reason for that is actually very simple. I mean, the concept of RC2 was so genius. I got to admit, that doesn't mean that I like the game as much as I like RCF, because honestly, RC2 as a game was not that good, but the concept behind it was good. I still liked RC2. I like RCF, and I think I probably like RCF a little bit more than I liked RC2. But anyways, so the thing is, with RC2, they had a very intelligent target group, because when you release a product as a company, you need to know who is going to be the buyer of your product. In this case, who is going to be playing Red Crucible. And a lot of people were playing RC2 because it targeted these kind of low-end PCs, the people who were not able to afford like these mainstream games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Counter-Strike. Where it was like mainly younger people between 12 and 16 years. I think that does apply for most of you, I'm pretty sure. Remember this, how old have you been when you discovered RC2? How old? Let me know down in the comment section below. How old? And the thing is that when they upgraded to RCF, they just immediately changed the target group, because previously everybody who couldn't play these like mainstream kind of shooter games had to play another shooter game, which was RC2 at that time. And it was really great because all of these people were playing RC2. And now the problem was that with the upgrade to RCF, they could no longer play RCF, because RCF is a lot more computer demanding than RC2 was. I mean, it's just like hell. It is optimized badly, poorly, whatever you want to call it. And you know, all of these kind of low-end computer people, they quit because they could not play the game fluently, which I actually understand, because it's not fun if you have to play it with 17 FPS or 10 FPS all the time. It's not pleasant at all. So a lot of people quit the game, and I can understand it. And this kind of led some sort of very negative atmosphere, because you know, a lot of people who continue playing the game, they were left alone basically, as I was, because I was playing in my clan, very active clan. We had like 10 members online at the time, and then RCF was released and I was the only one that was playing, so I basically joined Special Operations. The clan was called Renovation, by the way, so see what I did there. And you know, this left a very negative atmosphere, because a lot of people lost friends and they were saying, yeah, the game is shit and stuff. So that was one of the problems that RGS already faced when creating the game. Now the second problem that we have is the fact that by upgrading to RCF, RGS entered the same kind of market as Battlefield, Call of Duty and Counter-Strike were in. So you have these from previously kind of no competitors at all, or very few competitors, you change to huge kind of competitors. Okay, another problem we have is, frankly, RCF doesn't have a lot it offers you. Okay, so apart from farming honor points, playing in games, there's not really much that spices the game up. You really have to be creative on your own. Now the question is, if you have a PC that's performing well enough and if you can afford such a game, why would you play RCF? Seriously, why? Tell me a reason. Because I can't really think of any. If you don't have any kind of good friends in RCF, why would you play RCF? No, really, I can't think of any reason. So that's one of the main problems you have. Because suddenly you have Call of Duty, you have Battlefield as a competitor. By the way, I'm not saying that Call of Duty is a good game, okay? It sucks. But still, the optimization and the graphics of Call of Duty are a lot better. You get a lot of more value out of Battlefield than you get out of Crucible. I think no one will ever deny that. And yeah, it's just... The thing is that RCF cannot compete with these games. They can simply not compete. And I think the mistake was really upgrading to RCF. Because all the actual player base left. Because they could no longer play the game, because they were bored with the game, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think that's the result we currently face. Now, the thing is, I think, if we think back a little bit, what was the last update we received in RCF? I think that was the release of Sledgehammer, right? I'm talking about the last big update that was like changing the game, okay? It was Sledgehammer. When was Sledgehammer released? Like back in July, June, May? I don't know. I don't know exactly, but it was quite some time ago, okay? Now the thing is, if you have a game that's not performing as well as others, if it's not as interesting as others, you need to spice it up, of course, to keep it interesting. And without that, it's just getting boring. And that's why a lot of people are quitting right now. The problem is 3 months or even 4 months to bring out something new that's refreshing the game is just too long. That's too long. Okay, I know RGS, or the developer team of RGS, is not like the biggest one in the entire world, but they really didn't make the mistake now. They did the mistake when they upgraded to RCF, because, you know, I think they probably underestimated the effort it takes to maintain such a game, because it is a lot more you need to make in order to maintain RCF than you need to make to maintain RC2. So I think that's pretty clear, because RCF has better graphics and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. And now they're just too slow with developing new kinds of stuff. Game is getting boring. Reason why people are quitting. And yeah, I'm not attacking RCF. I'm not saying that they're lazy or anything. I think they're doing what they can, but that's just the way how players perceive it. Because they see, well, we didn't get any new update since months. What are they doing? Apart from releasing guns, tanks and guns and more guns, there's really nothing that we can see that is really improving the game. So all a player perceives is RGS trying to milk the game and try to get or to squeeze out as much money out of the game as possible. And I'm sorry, but that doesn't leave a positive impression. And that's also one of the reasons why people are quitting. Why would you feed RGS more for them being lazy, as you perceive it, of course. I'm not saying they are lazy, once again. That's just how players are perceiving it. And the perception is what is important. So, you know, as you can see, there's like the classic dilemma. A lot of people among you are probably going to be saying, well, give them time. Okay, I'm giving them time. But the thing is, why should you play a game where you have to be patient as hell, that is boring because there's a lack of new content, when you can just play Battlefield, which is a very comfortable game to play. You're getting new stuff every once in a while, whereas in RCF, well, it takes you 3 months to create a new map. Well, that's just like not the comparison, I guess. And yeah, I think you get my point. Also, frankly, the game is just unbalanced as hell. I mean, since they have been releasing the Sega to the store, that's just like, that completely screwed the game. There's spawn camping everywhere and all that kind of stuff. So they really need to fix that, in my opinion, if they want to enlarge the player base again. That is an absolute must. Now, a lot of you guys might be asking what is going to be happening in the future. Well, in the future, what I can certainly say is we are going to get more golden plated platinums, like Golden Dragon is going to be made platinum for sure. Remember this sentence, right? It is going to be made platinum for sure. What we can also expect is like RGS having, or as they did in the past, release more rares, like the little slugger, like the katana, like the mobster, like the double D set. Probably Snowball Cannon is next. Remember this sentence, Snowball Cannon is going to be made platinum and released in war chests. Probably they're not going to be releasing the Harvest anytime soon. At least my standards, it's probably soon for RGS standards. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about that. And yeah, I think that's what we can expect from the future. They're definitely also going to be releasing Island X and upgrading all that kind of stuff to Unity 5, which they were working on for quite some while now. I think that's also positive, and I hope that's going to be out really, really soon, not just soon, okay? And yeah, I mean, I'm actually curious what you guys are thinking about this, because, you know, I'm always up for like input from your side. So if you have something to put in, then I'm really happy about that. So just leave your comment in the comment section down below if you feel like commenting. And yeah, I guess that was all for today. There's gonna be like more videos out pretty soon. If RGS is keeping up with their release schedule. So yeah, thanks a lot you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment in the comment section down below. And goodbye.